Today I'll be reacting to Don't Do Tasks, Among Us horror story. You better subscribe. This reminds me of my subscribers. Subscribe.
In Among Us, there are a few ways that you can win and not be the imposter. But one thing you for sure have to do is your tasks.
Okay.
If you die, you still need to do them in order for your crew to win the game against the imposters.
I know, idiot guy.
But Among Us, they just gave me a new way to win. And it's terrifying. Polis started up, and I was not the imposter. I was immediately caught off guard by the fact that I had no task to do, and everyone else was at keys. Hey, Purple, why aren't you doing your tasks? A friend said to me in Discord voice chat. Because I don't have any. Everyone laughed at me in the conversation at what I said, and I went to keys and faked the task. But I wasn't joking. About a minute goes by in the game, and a body is discovered. It was pink. There was a major debate about who did it, but ultimately, we all decided to skip. After the meeting, I looked to my left at my tasks, and I had one, but it wasn't a task I've ever seen on Among Us before. The task? Investigate Lime. I didn't know how the game would know I completed this task, but I began to search for Lime. I found them a few moments later, chasing White. Lime stopped and looked at me. White ran over to me and started following me around instead. The task completed. And I had another one. Save the seismic stabilizers. I got to work. I didn't know how to save them, but I continued on like it was a real meltdown. I went to the first one nearest me, and then I went to the other. I didn't have to interact with anything. It seemed like I just had to guard them. While walking back to the main area after I went to both, I saw Lime standing still, like they had their map open, and they couldn't figure out why they couldn't sabotage.
What an unreal story.
Was I actually doing something for the team? Was this a detective class or a new playable class being added, and I was just beta testing it? Not even I'm that lucky. Something popped up on my tasks again. It said, Save Yellow. I wasted no time, and Lime was gone from where I last saw them at. I needed to save Yellow before Lime killed again. I saw Yellow run to the starting ship where the keys tasks were, Lime close behind them. I hope I make it to them in time. I made it within a few feet of them, and my task changed again. This would change the whole course of the game, and possibly my life. It said, Save the crew. Dodge his attack! In purple but then, the animation stopped. It showed my crewmate save the crew. Lime turned to me, and he killed me! But then, the animation stopped. It showed my crewmate Purple dodge his attack. And Purple took out a gun of his own. He shot the imposter. The game ended. We won. Just what happened? I got off for the night and I turned on my local news before bed. This has to be a coincidence. This just has to be a coincidence. The news reporter said, a local male wearing a lime shirt was struck by a stray bullet. Trajectory of the bullet suggests it came out of thin air. The male was playing Among Us on mobile, sitting on a park bench. Naturally, the investigation is ongoing. From now on, if I don't recognize a task, I'm not going to do it, and I suggest you don't either.
Well, that was the end. Bye! Bye! Come on, get off. I'm warning ya. Get off. Get off. Oh, thank you for... Hello, thank you for contacting Lagomite. How may I help you? How may I help you? How may I help you? What? Help?